Hmm. All right. Let me see if I can fix this. Wonderful. Hmm. Go ahead and go here. Make some edits. First off, it is not entertainment. It is gaming. It is Super Robot Wars. Hey, fun fact. I realized that Super Robot Wars predates League of Legends, so that's a really interesting factoid. Oh yeah, probably need to change the thumbnail as well. Save that. Okay, monetization on. Yeah. All right. At the very least, this now works. So let me just copy the stream link here. Let's head back to this chat. Pop you out. Full stream here. Full stream here. Right, pin this message. Drink it. Right? Ah, okay. I knew it. OBS is causing issues on the stream. Most definitely. I get it. But that's gonna have to be the copium that we eat and drink and huff and puff. All right. let's switch over to our main stream screen. As we say hello, folks, it's me, I'm Biggie, and I'm back, and we're live, and we are playing SD Gundam? No, Super Robot Tyson Z. Hopefully things are going well in the chat. Halfway through November already. Yikes. That's a big yikes for me. Feels like I haven't done much at all, and yet we're already halfway through the second to last month of the year, and that feels kind of confronting as we're heading towards 2015. But tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to sit up. And in the meantime, let's hope that we get ourselves into gear as I pin this message. That's nice. Manual and pin that message at the end of the stream, please. And hopefully we'll get started properly in soon. And as ads start on Twitch, I am going to use this chance to adjust the camera slightly, move myself like so, and thank all my members. Thank you Apilux, Manta, Doug Bolton, Rafael Vega, Chapa, Techno, Amislam for being members. At the time of streaming, you guys get to watch any of my videos early, get some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. So thank you very much. And hopefully things will go well today as we switch over to the gaming screen here. If you're interested in becoming a member, check out the membership program on the YouTubes. You get turned into a Pokemon, among other really cool perks. That being said, let's go ahead and check out my other screen, get things started. Okay. The smaller screen is working. That's well and good. Battle time, Mazinger. And that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And that's correct. That's my meters.
Huh?
And load state. No, that's the wrong state. All right, so let's get continue where we last left off. That the man frightened by the fallen women, albeit temporarily, and manipulated her. Yeah, a bonk right off the bat. But of course, if you're new to the stream, we're just here having sus translations here and there. Alright, let's continue. What does Roger have to say? Ford's the truth you learned, did it change you that much? Is that what changed you so much? And we just finished the battle last time, so we got some SR points. We ended the stream a little early so that we could get some dialogue up in the beginning of this little stream. But yeah, we have confirmed that the enemy has been annihilated. And for some odd reason, let me go check my sus translations here. See if it's actually working okay. It's working all right. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've never thought that there would be a battle right here as soon as we arrived in Japan. What does Shin have to say? In this guy, isn't that's fine, isn't it? Managed to break through the troops defending the border in order to come here into the research institute. Certainly, if we did something wrong, it's going to be an international issue. Yeah, we broke through a closed country. It's going to go on with the talk of getting Japan's cooperation. And hi, Mr. Sandman. Guys, there's no need to worry about that. Oh, there. What's that voice? Of course it is. It's Uncle. Uncle Sandman.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy, Mana. Thanks for being here, buddy. It's been a while, Grand Knights. But this old man, I wonder where he came to. Yep. Just a bunch of old men coming and going. That's this live stream in a nutshell. But a little bit of news. I've got some friends coming over later today, so the stream's gonna have to be cut short into 3 hours. So that's going to be the gist of it. Yeah. And tomorrow, yeah, we'll continue. Maybe be able to set up. But I'm saving my sitting for when my friends arrive. Then, man, could you please explain the situation? Yep, of course, Dr. Kazami. Let's talk about everything about the current Japan and the demon's ambitions. And he's still an exaggerating old man, of course, Mr. Sandman. Aesthetics, I don't think you can understand it at your age. Yep, it feels weird that knowing that Apollo is only 13 years old and the same age as Cafe. Yeah, you're just being so pretentious, you damn prince. Aside from breathing during the merging, it seems like the bad relationship between the two hasn't changed. Wait, the breathing during the
Always
merging?
good to see friends. I am also watching the Mike Tyson vs Logan Paul fight with my friends on Discord.
Ah, that sounds fun. I'm not watching it. Well, I'll watch the highlights of when hopefully Mike is going to just beat up Logan Paul. That's hopefully. Wait, or no, Jake. Is it Logan Paul or is it Jake Paul? It's one of the Pauls. Or that's just one of the appalling Pauls. Whatever. But okay, everyone, I'll guide you. So please just come to the Institute first. Wait, Father, there's more to come. There's a lot of people coming. Oh, hey, is that? Look at that. Guess who it is? It's the Boss Barot. Is Boss riding on that one? Kabuto, didn't know you were here. That's kind of convenient. Chase on, Boss, just a little more.
I get confused.
Yep. I would love if Mike Tyson beat Logan Paul, but that's the thing though. They're just a bunch of it's heel bait. So what that means is, like in wrestling, you cause as much heat, generate as much heat as possible for your audiences. And those two are just what wrestlers call heel. So basically hype it up so that and either way you could in the fight they generate revenue. The only thing is how much the Mike Tyson's gonna F him up.
Woo-oh. Boss Baro. And yes, it's all scripted and most likely Jake will get the win on script.
Nah, I don't want it to go that way though. Because but either way, like one person, whoever wins, like everybody wins. So if Mike Tyson wins, everybody loves it. If Jake wins,
I want Mike to win very much.
Yeah, if Jake wins, it's gonna generate enough heat for this to continue for a rematch and stuff. Basic WWE tactics. I've seen it all before. If you collapse here, there will be no point in coming here. Mina, are you all hurt? Everyone? Boss is hurt. What happened, boss? Well, I'm sorry, Kabuto. The Photon Research Institute's been taken over. Conquered by the Western Demon Empire. Oh no, not by the West. The damn Western demons. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Talia here's gonna say, nice to meet you, Dr. Saotome. My name's Talia Gladys. I belong to Zaft. And this is Bright Noah. Captain Bright. I belong to Yugo. And Koji-kun and the others have been cooperating. The Zonkers originate from the Anti-Earth Federation organization as rumored. And that's true, but they're only trying to overthrow the Federation itself. Purpose is to defeat the Federation forces, or rather the people who are trying to control the Federation. So basically, we're trying to, but at the same time, with those who threaten humanities will fight against them as well. I see. It was organized as an anti-alien organization. That's why Blue Fixers and other collaborators are working on it. And yeah, but the Fallen Woman and the 100th Even Empire too. You can call it enemies of humanity. So Zonkers, fighting enemies of humanity. Tome, who the hell are they? What's your language there, Koji? I don't know the details, but since it calls themselves an empire, it must be an organization controlled by a leader, by demons. Are they also aliens? I don't think they're aliens. Those who make up the empire, so-called Hyaki clan, is a separate race that lived in the shadows of human history. Right, so hidden demons, horned tribes remain in folklore from all over the world. Distance of things like Oni in Japan seems to refer to them. So basically people with horns somehow living in hiding, starting a war against humanity. How convenient. Let's find out where their base is. Let's defy it quickly. And the world is already in chaos. Yeah, it's not going to be that easy. Their fighting power isn't the only thing that's terrifying. What do you mean? It is Roger saying the invasion of the Hyaki Empire is bold, but at the same time it's also brutal and sloppy. Huh. And the answer to the most feared hypothesis will be revealed soon. What are you most afraid of? Yep. What do you say, Dr. Kazami? Mr. Windview. Saotome Maiden. Yep. Result was exactly as I had feared. Wow. That's a very corny line.เรียมฮะเดี๋ยวเอาซิงเกิลหน่อยเด้อเอามาให้หมดเลยแล้วกัน As Dr. Saotome predicted, the Hados, who attacked the research institute were no longer human. The Hados? Not the haters. Yep. They must be. Are you saying me? I guess it is. So, what do you mean, Doctor? Yeah. So they transform humans into demons and control them at will. And that's the invasion. So, invasion of the body snatchers, but actually just demons instead of aliens.
They are gene stealers.
Yep. They have cleverly infiltrated human society, destroying it from within. The soldiers who attacked this research institute and had horns under their helmets as proof to have been modified by the Hyaki Empire. So, it's kind of weird to say that, oh, these people, just stick a huge horn in them and they'll become one of us. And mind controlled. Which isn't, it's like a, let's attach a Neuralink chip to him. And the horns are just radio whatever's. But we're gonna go through this story as quickly as we can because we heard of it already. The town has been taken over by demons. Can't say for sure, but judging from today's attack, they are already controlling the chain of command. Today's episode, this map and the next one is one we've seen before. It's the one where we fight a bunch of demons. And it's hopefully we could have today, tomorrow, and the next day try to finish it off. And then we could finally head in. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I could either record some of this footage off camera, or more appropriately, I'm just going to just push through this off camera. And the reason being is, I'll be up to you, Anna, because this section of the episode, all the way till the end of the next one, we've seen before. It's unlikely that we're going to see anything new, but we'll see. And in the meantime, I could play a little bit of XCOM as well, because I'm very interested in playing some XCOM for the moment. Becky-Ken pretending to be humans because he holds the key position in the government military. But that way everything makes sense. Government forces you with the people who were detained. Jackie Empire been modified. Okay. Damn it, can you forgive them for something like that? Captain Gladys, Mr. Hyozaemon, let's attack the Japanese government. No, we can't just attack the Japanese government without proving that they're demons. Since all the people of the government and military are demons, a careless move can be fatal. If you do something wrong, we'll just turn Japan itself into the enemy. So we need to actually prove that they're actually demons. Which is what we're going to do basically for the next couple of episodes. But boss is here to help us. I thought you were just studying abroad. You haven't changed the fact that you get angry easily.
Since we have seen this before, we could switch to Scum. But on the other hand, when you have to end early, it might be best to be in the middle of the story arc, as that will be easier to leave off in the middle of.
That's true. Boss was injured, but he could still move. I said it was unreasonable, but he was forced to do it. Wait. Boss is a tough son of a gun. Thank you, Maria-chan, but I have to tell Kabuto there's something that I can't do. About the Photon Research Institute has been conquered by the Hyakki Empire. Yes. Professor Yumi, Sayaka, and Shiro were captured. We fought them too, but they got beat up, and we ran away to the Saotome Institute. Ran away from Saotome. Ran to the Saotome Institute. That's fair. Controlled by the behind the scenes of the Hyakki Empire. Didn't come to the defense of the Institute. I'm sorry, Kabuto. While you were away, something like this happened. Don't worry, boss. You fought until the end. Leave the rest to me. Ja. Then, first of all, we need to take back the Research Institute, defeat the guys from the Hyakki Empire. But the thing is, this episode, hopefully we get to the point where two of my favorite things happen. Are you sure, Captain Gladys? Zonkers are the enemies that threaten the peace of humanity. It's also a fighting force. So the Photon Research Institute, let's make it a success no matter what. Time to have a meeting on how to take back the Research Institute. I owe them to the Hyakki Empire. Let's me cooperate too. Please wait, Shiro, Sayaka-san, teacher, and the staff members will come and help you right away. And as you can see, Zonkers, I'm Diva's second in command, Jean-Jerome George. Is your name Jean-Jerome George? Certainly France. But anyways, Castle Saint-Germain is very French. Oh, here are the members. Let me introduce them. Too much trouble. We already know each other. Few familiar faces. Apollo, Prince and Princess, hanging out together. Wait, we were hanging out together since the previous world. Which is kind of nice that we went through the, well, it's kind of nice that we went through the storyline already for Rand's side. You were whating, Sylvia? Even though I said that we were already transported from another world at that time, I was coming. Wonderful, Sylvia. Wunderbar. Hey, we were at the trading point. I know saw you briefly, but I guess that's some kind of connection to the Gallia group. Well then, let me introduce myself. I'm Sylvia de Alicia. Nice to meet you. And I'm serious. Surely it can't be. It's nice to see some familiar faces. Like I'll be in your care. So brother and sister are participating in Diva. My brother and I are brother and sisters, but thousands of years ago, it was a question of loving each other. Wait, what?
He is serious business.
Yep. Yes, yes. Thank you for the amazing setting. Julie is like, we were lovers like 1,000 years ago. Yep, that's a pretty amazing setting. Julie-san, it seems like what she's saying isn't a joke. That's right, Mr. Don't call Gain Mr. Glasses. Cancelled. That's all true. What do you mean? I don't understand the story of brothers and sisters that have been lovers for 10,000 years. That's relatively easy to understand, but not very easy to comprehend, I guess. I'm sure you won't understand what you're talking about unless you know the circumstances. Sirius, please explain. Oh no, they're gonna explain now. So that they're gonna talk about the Battle of Atlantis that happened 10,000 years. 12,000 years ago, in the history of our world, humans and fallen humans living in Atlantis were engaged in endless battle. The fallen selection that's been around for such a long time. It's interesting though, which means that if it's 12,000 years, and what we know about Black history, what happens is these guys were basically at the genesis, at the very beginning, at the very genesis of Black history. Well, if I remember correctly, the tree falls or something, and they go back into hibernation, and then they are, after everything restarts, they're the one who appears first. And it's interesting that maybe that instead of human beings being a advanced technology 12,000 years ago, like long forgotten, instead it's more of a case of advanced technology transported back 12,000 years and then being lost through time. And sealed them into another dimension. It's kind of amazing story, yep. And why did Apollonius as an angel sided with humans? Fell in love with another human. Never thought he'd betray his friends for the sake of a woman he fell in love. Okay. Gotta give it to a guy. It's kind of romantic, isn't it? Fallen angel whose wings are burnt for love. Ah, so romantic. What does Hilda have to say? Surprisingly poetic, Renton. Yeah. A fallen angel who gave up his wings for the woman he loves. Who drove the mechanical Aquarian and fought against the fallen lady. Oh, poor fallen lady. That's kind of lame. I'm Koreka. Thank you for helping me earlier. And you're welcome. I think Kay is saying I would come. Come from the ends of the earth for you. That okay. You know what I'm actually surprised at? This first time and this time too, that Google just has the double entendres on point. Oh no. I just realized something. We'll figure that out in a little bit. But to be fair, Kay's like 18, right? I wonder how old Reika is in the storyline at this point. Don't say things like that, dude. It's just me and it smells like me and my friends. Oh man, what does you smell like when you, okay, Pierre Vieira.
Oh no.
Yep.
Ages.
You took me care of me at the trade point. Oh no, it's become a more battles of a womanizer. Yep. But in mythology, I admit there's some truth into it. It's a pretty absurd love story. It's not a myth. It's true. The existence of Aquarian is the proof. Then that robot isn't from the Aquarian from Legend. I am more interested on how they could actually keep.
It's not a myth. It's a smithing myth.
You can call him all you like, but unless they're playing some sort of saga game, it's not going to show up. This guy's Jun Lee. Sugumi Rosenmeyer. Already. Thank you for helping me in Siberia. Oh. So your heart is pounding in Siberia. I remember that sign, and I remember that. I remember that clip very, very vividly. The one that she said that she's arriving and we're leaving. Well, it's embarrassing. Please don't say it too loudly. My goodness. So the story about the legendary Aquarian actually existed. And yeah, Aquarian excavated from the underwater ruin. I'm more interested in how it preserved over 12,000 years. In addition, DeFi is an organization formed to counter the Fallen Tide invasion that has begun again. It's a shame that Roland's White Doll, which is same as Roland's White Doll, was also excavated. And in the White Doll's data was record of regarding the fallen angels as well. The Shadow Angels. I keep having to remind myself that they're calling themselves the Shadow Angels. But anyways. But yeah, this is the key point. This is the key point of foreshadowing. Over and over, Roland states that there's data between the White Doll and the Aquarian. Because even in the case of everything, even in this case, right up until like even up how do I say this? Even in this case, how does somebody in a multi-dimensional different world end up together with data from like one another? It's a huge bit of foreshadowing. Passed down for 2,000 years ago. It's just not the Aquarian. Seren's memories been passed down to me over at a time as well as in my past life. Past life? Wait, what? Past lives are memories from before the person was born, so-called, reincarnation. So in our universe, reincarnation's real. Alicia royal family have descendants of the Seren and have past life, so I'm Seren's reincarnation. And my brother is a reincarnation of her lover Apollonius. But I do believe that it's been split. Maybe. I don't have a clear past life like you, so I don't remember. Yep. It could very... Here it is. Here's the most stupid thing. Of course, it has to be Apollo that's Apollonius, right? That wild guy, because his name's a freaking Apollo. Yeah, I remember. Yep, Apollonius. Like, an idiot. It's a space fat. Baga. Can't be that simple. You can't be that stupid. Yep. And there's no way the reincarnation of the wings of the sun could be such a barbarian. Just a 13-year-old barbarian. You tell me, Poke Princess. Can't afford to replace someone who doesn't understand why. But yeah, it is kind of weird that Apollo sometimes shows a high possibility that Apollonius' personality is depending on the evil body. So maybe Apollo is just Apollonius after all. Yeah. Then, why are you called Apollo then? Baron put it on me. Baron named me that. Yeah, his friend. My friend, right now he's been captured by the fallen angels. So I'm in the Aquarian, I'm fighting to get the Baron back. I won't tolerate any imitation of Apollo. We're fighting for all of humanity. You're fighting for... Well, that's his humanity, so it's only fair. Ah. Gathered from the purpose, we are the elements. The elements, are you talking about the Aquarian's pilots? Yeah. Diva has discovered Aquarian, it's training us, the elements, as passengers. Or pilots, more like. By awakening the elements, they each have special abilities. A lot of flames from my legs. This caused an explosion when Tsugumi's excitement reaches its climax. I remember this the first time, and it's still as sus the second time. Exploding things from his legs and causing an explosion when Tsugumi's excitement reaches its climax. So with superpowers, I wish I had our G factor as much power as that. Don't just put in G factor in there as well. But of course it's like somewhat, I think it's on purpose. It's all double entendres from here. That's been fun to be able to fly or transform. That's why I say elements training can be quite tough. Yes, aside from pilot training, commander's training is quite unique. What does an old man do to a bunch of coaching a bunch of teens? Stepman with a loud voice? That is Fudo Gen. It's expected of Diva's commander. He's gonna show up. We the Getter team are accompanying Aquarian's special training. Because the Getter, the original combining robot. What? It's a good training for me as a beginner. We're mutual. That's true. Benkei's just starting out as well. That's fine. The problem's training is the steadfast old man. So made to run barefoot, calling out friends from far away, playing tag, doing hide and seek. Sounds like fun. I'm not kidding, Chill. It's such a nuisance, and we don't know why we're doing it. The person who does it is a great nuisance. Oh no, he's gonna show up now. Yep, there we go. As soon as you badmouth him, imposing special training is because you guys are immature. Oh. You guys are immature. Quick, go play hide and seek. When did he come? He came quickly. Someone who has a nickname of the Magician of the Divine Speed. That's not something you want to be called at all. Swear currently earns Commander Fudo. The cooperation of Ryokun and others, Nyanyoko and the others have also become able to fly a little. What's Nanyoko? Oh, Nyanko. These little kittens, I think that's what he's calling them. Chicks and children of... Oh, I remember. Yep. It's Hiyoko. So these little chicks. I remember this as well. It's like, thanks for your help. These little fledgling chicks, are able to spread their wings and fly a little. And Shin's like, chicks grow up to be chickens, and chickens can't fly. So, okay, I'm sorry for Shin sincerely apologized. That's how powerful he is. Of course. Well then, old man. So the special training is finally over?
It's over.
No. Actual combat is even tougher than special training. Can you withstand actual combat? Thanks for your words, Commander. The special training we received at the Saotomi Research Institute, we've improved both physically, mentally, and technically. Mind, body, and technique. Whether the opponent is the fallen heavenly selection or the 100 Indian Empire, we're not gonna lose. Then let me show you the results show us the results by joining the Zonkers. Wait, what? Why is Diva joining Zonker? It's cooperating with Zaft. Zaft, or not Zaft or Yuko. I said Zonkers. Okay, since it's the commander's decision, I have no choice but to obey. Oh, poor Sophia. Oh, as soon as Sophia pops in. How about this lovely female doctor looking one? Okay. Keep it in your pants, Kay. I'm Sophia Blanc. I'm a psychotherapist. A little more than you expected. Wow. Wow, she's confident psychotherapist? Then will you listen to my troubles? If it's earthly desires, then the commander is more suitable to be your advisor than me. Oh no. Do not move. I'll refrain from that. Okay. The elements are 7 people. There's too many pilots. And the Quarian could only pilot 3 people. Vector, Sol, Mars, and Luna compatibility has big influence on whoever rides and combine. So, yeah, depending on the ability of the person on board, Aquarian's fighting methods will also change. So, the order remains the same. Vector, Sol, pilot, fixed to Apollo. Yep, so Sol, Aquarian Sol will be Apollo's. And then Mars could be and Luna. Passengers are chosen between the best according to the situation. So there's pattern A's, B and C, D and E. Vector, Mars, and Luna will be operated as a pair. Alright, so Apollo's always means Apollo's and the others will going to be friends from today onwards. Yep. Thank you. I'll be in your care as you're on. And the addition to Aquarian is reassuring to have the Big O join us. Seriously invincible now, aren't we? I see. Boys? What's it, old man? Is there anything to complain about when it's so, you guys are getting excited? It's too early, too easy, you guys. Think that it's the enemy you're going to fight from now on is in the hearts of all of you. We're all alone in people's hearts? Wait, what? The next enemy is from within. Wait, enemy within is XCOM, isn't it? This old man's starting to say something I don't understand again. And with that, we are now here. And I spent some time off camera setting things up. First off, let's look at the pilots here. We're deploying 15 units, but with the deployment of these 15 units, I'm forced to have at least a couple of people off here. And it's up to you to whoever you don't want to deploy. Some people say that some guides say that we might even just leave Virgola behind in this case, because she gets more chances to get some PP points later anyways. But now the question becomes, who do you want to actually have deployed in this case? But I'm not going to leave Virgola behind. As you can see here, we've switched you over to Reika. Reika here is going to be set up like so. She has defense and support attack, E-save and SP up, and eventually she's going to learn, well, she's going to use mostly this platoon attack here for now, but I'm not sure how far we're going to actually keep her on the storyline, because I do believe the Aquarian goes off on their separate paths. But get her, and we have Aquarian on this side, and Gauri joining in with a Minovsky craft so they could fly. The Big O will join in with Roby and Ragu. Unfortunately, we're actually having a non-flying unit here with the Force Impulse. They're forced to go onto the ground here. And all of the Apollo pilots have SP ups. And we're going to make sure that Apollo and Reika get as much SP as possible, because they're going to be the main pilots from now on, for the two mechs at least. With that being said, I've just switched around all the characters. We have a Grand Diva here with more movement, and in general that's going to be pretty much it. I've also just made sure that all of our units have been set up properly. So let's go ahead and get started here, I think. Going to go to Slate 3 and save. And we're trying to save the Sao Tome Research Institute. Light Monitoring Research Institute recapture strategy. It's the Photon Research Institute, not the light. Yeah. Motoko Rikudiken District. Here we come, Marshall Hydra. Oh no. It is the return of Hydra. Hydra's Hydra's gonna be Marshall Hydra's gonna be a thing. Man. Oh well. Let's have a look. Here he is. Oh, just give me a second, folks. Just a second. I'll be right back.